That's deep that they listening that hard.
Man, fans, boy, them motherfuckers, boy. You'll be surprised.
But it can't
Shit,
be
that's because they got
Spotify.
Twitch or some shit. Yeah, somebody was on Twitch, somebody was on Twitch, or somebody got their sound cut off.
Yeah, they stopped the replay.
Now we give the Taylor, and he'll get this one up to
I
the
used to broadcast.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself a big...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened.
Allen on the punt as he gets this one away. That's taken over the 40. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Bills are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful.
Man, he couldn't get something with the injury. My man was hurt. Shit, my nigga ain't hurt no more. My nigga was gone for 7 weeks. He back though now. You don't say shit.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust over pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
First carry here for Ty Montgomery. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 4.
A lot of niggas took James.
Nice job there on the tackle, keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason you got that award is plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Let him throw it right.
Contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, Allen. That's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a game in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most of them...
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
So the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also in offensive line.
My God.
Everyone in and mass protect. They know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Yeah, he saved you. Madden guy saved you. That's pick 6. Believe in me then.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal.
Detroit!
Yeah, he's finna make it to the playoffs.
Now Allen. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
We got a real hard head on our hands. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we showed you something.
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. Oh, look at this play call. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The trick play does not pan out here on 4th and goal. And the Bronco defense comes up big. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. Right. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball.
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he tried to heave it from his own end zone, and the danger, it reared its ugly head.
We have seen those plays work out successfully before. You take the shot, try and gain some yardage. Sometimes you fool them. Not in this case.
We gotta start switching my cornerback number too, and this is my number 23. I like that shit. 18. What the fuck is that? A receiver?
And now running right through it. Brendan Langley there to get him down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ty Montgomery, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead. Extra point safely through, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field.
And they will right here. She talking to me.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving,
rush coming, and he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Here's Jackson to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Higgins. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or 2 in and bats it away.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson will throw again. Being chased out left. Now he'll turn and throw deep back. This is caught inside the 15. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up for 1st and goal. To throw again is Jackson. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
They give it to him running left. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
So on 4th down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
Well, the element of surprise was there. All right, there's no doubt about it. For us, maybe. But not for the guys on defense. An incomplete pass on the fake field goal attempt.
I guess, though, if you're trying to pick up the first in that spot, why not let your QB throw the ball, right?
That might be a better
instead
way
of
to
your
go.
kicker, yeah. Allen going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They don't like me. It's cool.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Allen again here on 2nd and 10. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. A good pickup there at 22.
Detroit! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Something over.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
Man, you know like a horse.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's got it complete to Anderson. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Operating from the red zone now. Allen. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Josh Allen with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bills will extend their lead. And they wasted no time right down near the goal line, and they just sneak it in.
Just do what you need to do. Big guys going up front. Have the field general, the leader, just falling behind them.
No problem there on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. And Denver getting set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Jackson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. It's caught inside the 25. And he is down deep into Buffalo territory. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 46 yards. from the red zone now. Here's Jackson on first down. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson. And now it's second down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. Oh, and now he bowls him over. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. The give to Taylor. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score.
He did nothing to us there.
And that one makes it 14-7.
Oh, yeah, that's part of it. That's part of it. We're going to do a few more statements like
now
that.
McManus on to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Bills. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. They were double team, and it's intercepted.
I told you he was going to say a lot more of that shit.
And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
There's some more to come,
and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air.
Challenge.
And then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Let's see that.
They run with Taylor. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now Jackson on the move to his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. Here's Taylor. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the play.
Yeah, work him out. Got him in the corner. He's body heading this one.
On first down, Scott. And he stopped immediately there.
Yeah.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
But a spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. They get it to him running left. And he gets it a little bit closer and takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
I tell you what. I'm coming like this here.
Mm-hmm.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
Detroit!
4th down. Here's Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. As his guys are in for 6. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Clap him up.
So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. Look at the spin. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. Back to Buffalo after this. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Yeah.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Dancing to his left. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Allen now on first down.
Yup.
He'll be brought down
we're gonna
by
smoke
the
one for you
Broncos.
just in
It's a
case you need
sack.
it.
Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
We did it, then I say it like that.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
From the gun, it's Allen. Left side completion to Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Finds his target, Montgomery. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays.
And that's caught inside the 30. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Bend but don't break, defense. Let's go.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Yeah, he heard the footstep. He heard the footstep.
He was out there waving his arms saying,
he's seen the league MVP in his goddamn face.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so. Because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball. And he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Now Allen.
Oh, he broke on that so nasty.
It's incomplete.
Oh, man.
This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They got to get after him one more time.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. And now the Broncos will burn another timeout here, as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Yeah. I'm his head.
And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt.
On the extra point. This ain't for sure. Oh, yeah. He was struggling on the extra point. This ain't for sure.
Short. Yeah. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Hot. Gone.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Avoids him at the 40. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Detroit!
Now Jackson on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
How do you feel? Y'all want to win the game? Let's go win. You can't win like that, man. I know you want to take that.
A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So that'll back them up 5. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal.
Yeah, back him up.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And intercepted.
That nigga ball with that
positioning, and it's picked off. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go now. Blue landing. Blue landing.
What you doing? Just take the knee. Get out of here, man.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
A final shot before half for Allen. Fights off the defender. And he's going to go
you get somebody hurt, man.
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Now we got a feel for what you want to do now. We really feel like we got a feel for it.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And they will not get a chance to return this one, as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Bills now, as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. I wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for me.
I said stop.
And the Broncos get there and take him down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive
That's the
line
MVP
flat out
face.
cannot handle this pass rush.
That's the
It's been
MVP
demonstrated time and
face.
time again.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Yeah, fix something. Fix something.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Get off of that goddamn shit. Don't hit no X catch
on
on
the
me,
ball
man.
roam free and brings up fourth down.
Yeah.
Anytime a
Burn
defense
him
can sit
alive.
back in a zone like that, it tends
Burn
to
him
create a
alive.
lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like an I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. That's pulled in at the 32.
Whoosh.
Yeah, that's
It's
how
a
you take
nifty
it.
return of 29 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over first and 10. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first
I
down.
mean, we just coming real hard, you know?
They'll run on first down. Scott. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw two tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's two really good stops in a row. Back-to-back tackles for losses. I mean, let's face it, they are locked into what they're doing offensively, and now they've earned the right to rush the passer on third down, haven't they?
Yeah, and offensively, they're going to have to do something else because the run game, at least on this drive, isn't working. Steps away to his left. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
We'll take the
complete.
trade this time.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be fourth down.
Yes,
so
sir.
on fourth down, on comes Brandon McManus and the field goal unit for the Broncos. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through, and they take a 17-14 lead.
Pressure
They
on
don't
you
get a
now, man.
touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You
Oh,
keep
you
the
used
pressure
to,
on,
okay.
right? You go
I'm
downfield,
talking
get some
about
points up on the board,
metaphorically.
and hope
this
that you
shit don't
motivated
really
your
happen.
defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And a tight game after punting
this
last
game,
time.
pressure's
See if
on
they
you.
can get something going on this drive.
Let's go.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Okay.
And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. A nice gain of 21 yards.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in the game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
On second down, Montgomery. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
Throwing is Allen on third. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Montgomery.
I mean, spun
And
before
he'll
he
get
caught
it out
that.
to
I like that.
midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Shit, you serious?
The Bills send the punter out. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And look at this, it's a fake.
The other side.
This is
I almost didn't see it.
incomplete.
God
A
damn.
huge gamble, and it does
the
not
other side
pay
of that
off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work
You gonna
out.
go for it? Just go for it. You know?
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, it looked like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up.
Gonna be a lot of them hollering. Set a nigga on fire.
Score. A big play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
Set him on fire.
And they're able to up the lead by 1
It's
more.
making me go in the bag a little bit. Do some shit I ain't really showed on tape too much.
Now McManus on to kick this one off.
It's
And
over
this
now,
will be
bro. It's
a
2 possessions.
touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Bills getting set to go. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10
That's
at their
the percent you got to
25-yard
win.
line.
Set. 319. 319. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Escaping the pressure right.
Yeah.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Allen will try again on second down. Sharp's got it, left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Detroit! Detroit!
Now Allen from the gun, he'll throw. Flushed out right.
Oh my
That
God.
is incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Called in by Anderson, left side. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
A very solid gain of 27.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there.
Oh, boy.
Out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Flush to his right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the
You don't
situation.
slide, huh?
His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Chubb, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert?
Allen hit. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Start sliding.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Well, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. A great effort there. 92 yards, and the Broncos will add on to their lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Now
the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we can get some points.
He's got a man complete. That one goes for 36 yards.
And there's another one of those incredible highlight reel catches. One-handed, deep downfield, another big completion. I know this, partner. As a defender, I don't know how you avoid watching what they do. It's everywhere. All the highlight shows, watching it on Madden. Trying not to get intimidated before you go out and have to play against these guys and try and stop them.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen going for the deep ball. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
Chark doing it like that?
DJ Chark, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bills cut into that lead. And man, Charles, talk about singing something.
Yeah, we swapped the rest of them away.
They help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this, after that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Wide open receiver complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. 45 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive the team towards the victory.
That's on me.
On 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Powers through. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is
see how I sidestepped that nigga?
Touchdown. Colby Listenby, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos will extend their lead.
How about that touchdown, partner? If you blinked, you probably missed it. I looked away for just a second, and they were in the end zone.
McManus's point after is good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This fielded at the 2. What a spin. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Don't blame him.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field.
All right.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 30. 27. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Dotson with a grab over the middle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Give them 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
These franchises
and on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means? Success.
You don't really know much of the skill and all these 99s and victory cards.
Nah, go look at my roster. My shit ain't like
that. The catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
There's no way that a rookie could be a 99 in 7, 8 games. Game win 60.
So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. So after the INT, it's Allen. And finding the tight end. Just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down.
If you play a nigga head-to-head in the regular game.
Let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time? Hopefully with a chance to win.
Buying time to his, and a big loss here as he's taken down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
I don't need no pressure out that. I gotta go on YouTube and see what the fuck he's doing.
Across the 20 before they get to him. He's up to 88 yards receiving in the ball game now. He's got a first down.
If you see me, you'll figure out.
Throwing on first down is Allen. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go. And this is right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That goes for a gain of 31. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up.
And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
He did enough.
Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
They'll start out here with the option left. They'll run with Taylor. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That good for 22 and a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And all the way home for the Broncos score. Colby Listenby, 77 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And the lead will grow by one more. Now McManus on to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep.
I'm going, man. I see why you beat niggas ass, boy.
It's picked up by the Broncos. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos add on. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Oh, he tried to.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Back to the air on second down. It's Allen. He's going to look deep down the field. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Isaac Yiadom in there to pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Taylor.
And you got the sack or when I got the sack?
20 at the 18. It'll be a gain of 11, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Taylor, and they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Here's Ryan Allen now, standing just down. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here, they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
Lucky 56.
A give. This is Chubb. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And that touchdown there, it's not going to get him a win. It makes things a little more respectable.
Yeah, a little more palatable going out in this ball game. A little something to build on going into the next game, but it won't alter the final score.
Oh, yeah.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They have the big cushion. Here in the final stages of this one, I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation.
Josh Dotson, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And my goodness, another interception.
So you took the bait right there.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call play.
It's a foot race. The 30. 10, and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man.
Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off with great anticipation. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10.
All right, we see it this time. Let's go.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now this time, Allen will throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Detroit!
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football, because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory for...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Jackson being chased out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Jackson now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Taylor. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Yeah. I ain't going to kick the field goal on.
Lucky 56. Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39. Pass.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw.
Under
pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
You made us have to throw it more than what we wanted to, though. I'll give you that. We do on defense. 7 tackles, 1 sack, 2 picks. Yeah, Edmonds outplayed me that game. I ain't like that. But we did have 2 touchdowns, I think. Oh, we had 1 touchdown.